Welcome to another live stream. Market opens in just a couple of minutes. We're going to see what exactly happens here as the market opens. See if we can get any type of move to get back into the green. Here we go. We are looking at PRTG today. It looks like it is selling off. Let's see. Down about 115. This is the only trade I've taken today. 100 shares. I bought it pre-market up at this dip. Probably shouldn't have. I bought it literally at the freaking high almost. I got 100 shares at 1350. It went up to 1376. So we're just going to wait and see. This is the top gainer on the day, but we don't want to spend too much time on it. If it doesn't do what we want it to do, we are definitely looking for other opportunities this morning. We're looking at LUNR, VEEA, NVVE. Looks like that's pumping, pushing, trying to get past those levels here. 758. 1230. Come on, let's see if we can get a nice pop up here. How are you guys doing today? Today is September 18th. 2024. It is 7:30 in the morning. Market is open, and unfortunately, I did not get on here 5 minutes till. I should have gotten here about 5 minutes till, and I did not. So very interesting to see. This is not actually holding up where we wanted it to. As far as pre-market lows, we're looking right around in this general area, maybe even right there due to that area right there. Could go down to 970 very easily. 970 could be a very key level here. I'm hoping it doesn't go down that much. Hoping we get a little spike up before it goes down to the depths. But I think I just may have to cut my losses on this one as I may have bought too early. We're going to wait and see. It is above these levels now. There we go, pushing up. See how high it can push. Can it push up higher? That is the question. FOMC meeting today. I wasn't sure I even wanted to trade the FOMC meeting, but we're gonna get in here. Let's see, 1350. Can we get out? This might be the only push we got. Let's see, maybe not. 1376 would be nice. That way we get out with a little bit of profits here. Come on. If not, I may just cut my losses and try to get in for a better entry. $13.15. Gonna give it some time. $13.30. Whoa, it shot all the way back down. Not good. See if we could do it again. What's that, 13.28? I think we can get a little bit higher. I think we can get up to these pre-market levels. Pre-market highs was 13.76. I have a feeling we can get maybe to 13.76, 13.60, something like that. I'm gonna do 13.73. Doesn't mean it has to, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. And then if it can break 13.76, then we may see a breakout a little higher. Oh, OMX pushing up. It got halted. LUNR, not looking bad. Okay, not looking bad. VEA and NVVE. Applied Therapeutics, 737. Looks like it's going to have to pass 737 to actually do something here. 737. Close enough. PRTG, let's see if it does anything. I may just have to sell out. It can't bounce off of this level here. Looks like this is a cleaner level, right around 1157. $12. How are you all doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are all having a great day. This would be nice. If it wasn't under the VWAP. LUNR. Oh man, this would have been nice. Get 850 to higher. $842. Go. Let me see new highs on LUNR. Can we get back to 878? $878. Could always buy the breakout if we have to. Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? I did not share my link either. Something I usually try to do a couple minutes before I get on here. We just jumped on and got to trading. There we go, pushing up still, very nice. LUNR, LUNR. See how high up this can go. Can get up any higher. Can I get back up to that pre-market? 888. That would be nice. That'd be nice. 877 would be nice. Let's go 870. 870. There we go. That link spread around. How is all of your mornings today? How was your morning? A little off. I didn't have any coffee this morning. Usually I'm sipping on some coffee, and don't have any creamer, and I don't really want to drink it black. I could. Don't want to. PRTG pushing up. Very nice. Got to mitigate our risk a little bit. We can. Okay, clearing 13. If we can pass 13, I think we'll be in a better spot. We can get above 13. Just gonna wait a second here. Looking good. It's pushing up. Still staying with this. Catching some resistance though at that level, as you can see on the level 2 market data. You can also see there's some heavy buyers at 13, 20. Doesn't look like there's anyone at $13 right now, so this can push up. Oh wow, it did push up. 1330, 1350. Here we go. Let's see if we can lock in a couple of profits at 1373, 1350. Come on. Whoa, a lot of sellers at 1340, 1337. I think 1347 was the high, wasn't it? 1345. 1345 was the high. Go 1344, reduce my position size a little bit. If it can pop back up. These big dips are scary. And I don't have enough market value or enough cash to buy these scary dips. Shouldn't even be in this trade, but it was looking good. Now it's not looking so good. Actually, looks like that was the pump it was going to make, and now this can actually begin to sell off. See the 5-minute candle. 5-minute candle still bullish. MACD starting to curl over, and it's below the VWAP. Yeah, I think this is done. I think that was our opportunity to get out, break even. See if it bounces one more time off of VWAP. Oh man, looks brutal. 1190. Yeah, we should have just got out up here at these levels. I wanted to, got a little greedy. I was like, hey, let's take some profits. When in fact, we should have just got out break even. So if it breaks the support, we're not looking too good. Good morning. In a matter of what, 3 minutes, we went from down maybe $5 or $10 to down 165. Come on, retrace. Honestly, I'm just gonna get out. If this thing breaks up above, then that's on me. But we're gonna get out and take a lot less of a loss. LUNR not doing so good. It looks like it touched 878. I must have set this sell limit a little bit after. MONX NVVE looks real nice. That's at a halt. VEEA, if it can get past this SMA, we'll be okay. LUNR pushing up. Come on, catching that 12 here. 1220. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of volume. Like there is. A free float's only 600,000, but the volume right here now is 12 million. And I mean, that could result as to why it's up from $5 to $21 this morning. We haven't even talked about that. Should have woke up early, guys. At 2 o'clock in the morning, started pushing up about 215, 216 from lows of $4.50 all the way to $21 by 3 a.m. Insane. Insane. I was sleeping. So I decided to buy at 1350, which is pretty much at the resistance level. 1376 is literally right there. And yeah, not looking so good for us. Also hoping this could break out, but a lot of that money was made in this area in the morning by whoever it was that made it. Now people waking up who had PRTG in the past, whether that was a few days ago in the 4s or in the 3s, they're now taking those profits off of the table, and that's what we're having a hard time struggling with here. It is red. It did break that support, and I am just gonna have to get out. It was halted too, so great. PRTG was halted. Now some people do like to play the halt. Yeah, brutal morning for sure. Just because I decided I was like, I'm not gonna take a trade today. And the first thing I did when I woke up was take a trade. I was halted as well. LUNR trying to push up. Only put 50 shares into LUNR. Still around 400 bucks. Slowly pushing its way up, but staying below VWAP. So if it can't get above VWAP, we will actually lose money on this as well. 10,000 at 814. So if we, I guess 840, it got down to 777. That's crazy. Pre-market support be up here ish. And around 740, 739. This says 736. Possibly, I mean, this could have just dipped down a little bit. I'd say right around 750. That's psychological number. Still, I don't want to hold it past 750. Yeah, selling off. I really don't think it's going to do it. So, a couple of bad trades this morning. We're going to get out of that. $16. Try to buy the breakout here at 846. I guess I should have got down more here at like the $8, 8 to 878. That was the move. I got in at 846 after the move, and it just started going down. Okay, focusing on PRTG. We just may have to reduce our position size. No, it's at 1350. I got one at 13, and maybe I can get one at VWAP at 1250. Be like $100, I think. I have a feeling this thing might just tank. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna set one below and one above. We're gonna cut our losses if we can get up to 13, and we'll make a few of those dollars back if we can go up to 73. Probably not the best plan. And again, this thing can just tank, and I could be down $500 or $600. So let us see, guys. Let us see. Could also bounce off a 970, get back up to those highs, but I don't want to do another day of basically holding all day to break even. Yesterday did the same thing. Had to average down aggressively to get a lower share price to then get a little tiny pop up because it was kind of like going like this. And so I had to average down real aggressive on the bottom and it's down here, and as soon as it kind of popped up just a little bit, I was able to get out. And God, I think we only made like $20 yesterday. Still green. But yeah, what a crazy day that was. We're gonna see what happens with this halt. Got 100 shares. Wasn't thinking about it. After I bought, realizing it's like $13 each. Like, wow, that's like that's like $1,300. A little big position compared to the relative stock size. Showing like maybe 10 shares to start and then added to it. So this week I'm gonna work on basically position sizing. Like, I'm not always gonna be able to take 100 shares. And honestly, I shouldn't have took this trade. This trade would have been better if I would have got it at maybe $9. Would have been better if I got it in the fives. But once it gets above $10 to get 100 shares, you got to put in $1,000. And as that would be nice, some people can do that. It's just a little bit out of my range right now. One day I'll get to that range, but right now I shouldn't. It shouldn't be. 11:22, 11:15. What's going to happen with it? I doubt it's going to go up anymore, guys. I mean, this could just be a fader. We could get some level of support here at 10.99. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. By the time I draw this, though, it'll probably be different. There may be some people buying here, so we're just going to wait and see if we can get out for a little bit less of a loss than what we're at right now. If not, it looks like it's just going to sell off. Check the bid. Quite a bit of sellers at this level. Okay, we're getting some buyers coming in now, possibly. Gotta get above all these moving averages, though. That's what's so crazy. May just have to cut my losses when I can up in this area. I won't make all my money back. What are we doing? What are we doing? Can we get 12? Can we hit $12 again? Is it gonna go up? It's gonna go up, that's great. We had to get out right there, guys. 12.04. We got it at 12. Just to reduce our position size. We're not gonna make all this money back if it pulls all the way back up, unfortunately, but won't lose as much either. It's gonna have to get above VWAP. 1204. So at 1204, this has gone up to 1230. So I missed out a little bit, but I sold right as it was coming down. I don't feel as I guess as nervous anymore about this. Got out of this one too, so I'm not worried about two trades at once. Still got some money to day trade with. Yeah, those gains are going to be rough to get back. We already realized 90 a loss. But slowly, see if I would have held. See, I could crash though. 1190. God, guys, I sold at $12 and now it's having trouble getting above $12. So it may or may not. Looks like we're getting some buyers in here. Couple hundred share blocks. A lot of sellers at 12 though. A lot of sellers at 12. I think what we're gonna do is just we're gonna go to 12, 11.99, and on the next push up, I think we're just gonna get out, guys. If we can even get it, if we can even get 11.99 again, we might not even be able to get 11.80. There we go. Brutal, brutal morning. There we go. 11.99. 11.98. 11.90. Let's just go 11.90. We got partially filled. Okay, there we go. Oh, and it's gonna go up now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Brutal. Gonna pass VWAP and it's gonna fly, watch. Or it won't, see? Or it could sell off. Let's try one more time. 12.16 to 13. I just don't have enough juice. Whew. Brutal. Brutal. I would have held those from 12. That would have been another $40. 50 and 50. Sold at 12. Sold at 11.92. That'd have been $100 if I would have held. Oh my gosh. We'd only be down about 60 or 70 bucks. And there it goes. It's gonna take a little bit more money from me. what a brutal day, guys. Brutal. There's a lot of people trading this right now. A lot of people's eyes are on this one. It's stupid. Yeah, there's really no point even being in on this trade right now, honestly. Wow. Crazy day. Crazy day today. So there's another thing. The days that you tell yourself don't trade, you should really focus on what your body's saying. If you don't feel like it's a good idea, you could still maybe get up and watch the markets. I wasn't even going to do the live stream today. I was just going to straight up just skip Wednesday. And maybe that's okay sometimes. Forcing trades is never a good idea. And getting all $100 back would have been awesome. I would have been more patient. Or if I would have just cut my losses sooner, right? Don't buy up here on my phone. Don't buy anything on my phone. Honestly, I should just probably delete it off of my phone. I'm probably better off trade when I'm on the trading station. If I want to do a scalping type of trades, there's no point in having it on the phone because, man, yeah, I didn't see when I got on my phone, I saw all this upside 21. Obviously, I saw the downside $5. I saw some support and resistance in around those like $11, $12 areas. Like, oh man, I'm gonna buy now, get in a little early at 13 as this continues to go up before drawing my lines. There was no lines on my phone. And so yeah, do not make trades before drawing your lines. Causing a ruckus is laughing at me. I agree. It's dumb move. It's funny. Rookie mistake. I think I feel like rookie mistake for sure. Now we're just gonna have to grind to make it back, like we do. Hey, that's what we do. Wow. Yeah, even 1240. I really thought if it, I mean it hit 1088 and I was gonna sell down there, so that would have been worse. I sold at $12 instead of $11. Could have went down more. Could have went down to 9, 8, 7, 6. Could have went down to 5. Still can. I'm having trouble getting above VWAP, so you know I played it the way I played it, to the best of my ability today. But I could have avoided all this by just simply not trading it. Not trading it. Getting in here would have been great. 10.99 to 12, or even 11 to 12. $1.50 move right there. Being patient on my entries as well as being patient on my exits. Yeah, totally. I'm showing you guys exactly what not to do, right? We're oh man, what not to do. It's got up to 1256, 1257. Yeah, my share price was too high. I mean, 1350. Come on, 1350 share price. It had a high of 1352. And at that point, I was even thinking maybe I should just get out and just break even. Missed the opportunity, and it went whoosh all the way back down in like 2 or 3 minutes. Went from break even to down $200. Now it's hitting 1278, 1280. It's gonna go to 13. Oh man, this is so sad to see. Even at 13, I would only been down about 50. So either way, I would have been down. I just wouldn't have been down as much, right? Days P&L 154. Could have made back $100 of that and been down to 54. And whatever it was on this one, what was it, 16? Which it's still going down, so I cut my losses on this pretty good. VEEA, nothing there. APLT riding that resistance, which actually is getting tested as support now. That's very interesting to see. Trading within that little channel now. APLT, OMEX, WEB. So nothing really crazy pushed up while we're watching this. All eyes are on PRTG. I mean, there's people probably bag holding this at, you know, 15. Look at this, $15, $16, $17, $18. Doesn't mean it has to get there. Who knows if it ever will. And this is sad to see. It touched resistance again. Okay, double top, boom, boom. We're gonna see if it breaks out or if it gives us a little cup and handle breakout. but it got halted, and we would be positive if I would have held it. Does the wife get tired of hearing about trading? Mine is over it, and I'm not even that active on trading. I could probably say yeah. Very supportive. She would never say it. She would never tell me to shut up or something, but yeah, after a while she just kind of blank stares and gets quiet. And it's like, okay, is this guy gonna stop talking about this? So then I catch the hint after like sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes a little longer, not gonna lie. But that's why I created this entire channel and community, was to talk about it to like-minded individuals just like you guys. People that find it fascinating and interesting and hard and challenging. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Definitely. So this got halted, and I would actually be positive. I'm gonna draw where my trend line is, or where my average was. It was a horrible average, guys. Horrible. 1350. I'd actually be up $17 right now on the halt. 17 bucks on the halt right now. It's a good line for this. It's a good line for me being an idiot. Say red, but can't really see purple. I'll just do this weird purple line. Yep, that was my average. Brutal. 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 It was below VWAP. I seen support. It broke support. Another support here, 1080. I even sold as it was going up. Although this huge candle here went up to 1230 and then closed at 1158. So that was a scary candle right there. Sold at 1204, 50 shares. Sold another 50 at 1192. Because again, kind of fighting this little area. Bounced back. I seen some red. And there's actually no need. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Unnecessary trade to begin with, and an unnecessary loss. Now, in hindsight, there's no way of knowing this, especially down here. Look how far away it got away from this. And there was no buyers. See how many buyers there are now? This was flatlined earlier. When I was looking at trading, selling it, this was flatlined. There was nothing on the tables. Nothing. Now we got 5,000 bids at $16 and $15, $14. We got ask prices at 11.21 and 12.32, 13.40. It didn't know what to do. It confused itself. So let's see how much this can run up for the next couple of minutes. I'll see what it does on the unhalt, and then we'll probably end it there. You did make it up to a 250 loss. You made some of that back. Yeah. It was break even. It went crap. I think as soon as you got on to the live, it was like 250 in like 3 or 4 minutes, from break even to $250. Made back almost 100. Took a little loss on this one here, $16 on LUNR. Same thing with this one though. It's looking good. It's above, and just couldn't get above this little 880 mark right there. 880 was its area, and it makes sense. 888, 876, so very close to 880. It traded 880 right around this line pre-market, so I mean it makes sense. Or not pre-market, after hours yesterday. Charts, man, patterns. They actually work. And we need to figure out how to use them to our advantage. Wow, look at that breakout. So, again, good trade plan, bad execution. Good trade plan, bad execution. From 1350 to 1440, even if I would have caught it at $14, that would have been we would have been up about 50, 60, $70 in profit right now at this point compared to being down. And again, it's all hindsight. I could beat myself up all day, but I've realized after doing this hundreds and hundreds of times, hundreds of days, you know, good and bad, profits and losses, that it's all the same, right? And when you have a small account, you need to make every trade count. Be very picky. And this could have been a beautiful setup. Beautiful. Beautiful. Buying at 10, 11, 12. Buying at 12 right here. $200 from 12 to 14. It's going to retest the breakout point. And if it retests and go higher, I mean, there's people that want to buy this in the 14s. We saw earlier 15s, 16s. So let's see. This is a resistance. Let's see if it tests and bounce above. This will be a double top breakout retest momentum stock. Okay, and it couldn't do it. It could not retest this second breakout. And that is where a lot of people get burned too. A lot of people try to get this little breakout here, and boom, they'll go from 14.50 all the way down to 13, lose 150 bucks very quickly. $1.50 per share. It's retesting this area here, and it can continue to go up. I mean, there's nothing saying it can't. Level 2 on the market data looks pretty good. 1353 is going to be a point. 5,000 shares at 1353. Looks like it passed it. Got the buyers in. Going to try to push back above 1380 again one more time. Now this may or may not do this. It could either start to fade away, just kind of start fading down, obviously, or it could push up really aggressively if it can make this break above 1380 again. There we go. It's trying to break 1390, 14. Man, crazy. What a day. Beautiful trade though. Beautiful setup. See how it kind of retested? It didn't even retest where it broke out. The breakout seemed to be right here on this purple line, pretty much where my entry level was at 1350. Like it came back down, kind of retested 1350, kind of like 1330 a little bit, and then had a nice clean breakout. And there it is, going to go to new highs. Well, not new highs for the day. It's up as high as $21 pre-market. And that's another thing. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, well, maybe I sold too early because it has all day to potentially get back up to some of those highs. Then it could have just faded away. I've been in those faders. I've been in those faders before. They're not fun. Like this one. Think it's gonna bounce off of here? Nope. You think it's gonna bounce off of here? It probably doesn't, and just keeps fading and fading and fading. You get some like this that'll bounce up, hit that resistance, no breakout, and then it'll just fade and fade and fade and fade. Look at LUNR, same thing. Had some nice area of interest here. It's above the moving averages. It's above the VWAP. It's looking really nice. Pops up, hits that resistance, can't break out. and so it sells off, and then it keeps selling off, and then it gets below the weighted moving average, and then it gets below the other indicators, and now it's on the MACD, that it's red on the MACD, and then these little indicators are nothing, right? You want to get a big massive indicator on the 1 minute. I've noticed that too. You want to get a massive green indicator for it to have a massive movement up. Like this little tiny movement isn't nothing. Now this can start creating something, but if it doesn't get above, like look at this little dip, it went up and came back down. And since then it's been in a MACD period. See this, all MACD, all red, and it could just fade, fade, fade. This gets your hopes up. You're like, all right, I'm gonna get in at a low entry. I'm gonna get in, it's gonna go up, and it doesn't. It just keeps fading away. And so, I mean, news, volume, where is it at on the top gainers list of the day? Where is it relative to other companies? Is there anything else with other attention, like something like this? This has gone up 38%, right? It's had a nice couple of pops. It's above It's above the moving average. It's above VWAP. But at the same time, this can start fading away. Depends on the news. Depends on the hype. Depends on how much volume is there. Sleep apnea treatment. Okay. PRTG. This can literally just slowly go up all day. Now that it's above that resistance, it'll become a support. And then we're going to be looking for a new resistance level. On here, it looks like 1450 doesn't have a ton. $15 looks like there's a ton of it at $15. So knowing that and having a better understanding, I probably could have been like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold at $15. I'm gonna hold until maybe we see some different levels here, right? And been a little bit more patient with this one for sure. Still holding. If we were holding, we'd be up $65. We'd be fluctuating between $65 and $70 profit. My entry was right here at the support, 1350. Buy right here. 100 shares at 1350 at 6:26 this morning, so about an hour before market open. So yeah, brutal day, guys. Brutal day. Time passes so fast watching your streams. I know, I can't believe it's already 8:12. And then I'm like, I'm gonna get off at 8, and then I talk for another 10 minutes. So really, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Causing a Ruckus, you are the MVP of the day and the top chat. Appreciate your what is it called? Your participation. Appreciate your participation. Maybe the lack of coffee today had me going a little, I don't know, but yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. We'll be live tomorrow for sure, doing it all over again. And yeah, this week's P&L is going to be sad. If we don't make this money back, we'll basically give back all of our profits from last week. We made over $300, and now it looks like we've given a little bit of it back. So 2 more days to trade. And you, sir, have a great day as well. And we will catch you all tomorrow.